ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful episode of the Wonders of Science with Mr. Whybrew. This is episode 29, and on this episode we're going to answer the question, as we do always from the previous video, and in this case we're going to answer the question of, what are the names of the two moons that are orbiting Mars? Does anybody know? Did anybody even know Mars had moons orbiting it? Well, if you watched a couple videos back, I did actually mention that it does have two. I didn't mention their names, but that's what we're going to find out in this video. We're going to find out what are the names. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's mention what those names are. So the two moons that are orbiting Mars, their names are as follows. Deimos, which in the Greek means dread, and Phobos, which means fear. Now the second one, Phobos, you've probably heard a similar word to this that's connected to that, and that's the word phobia, which is a fear of something. So now you can understand why this one's called, when it's called Phobos, it's going back to the Greek, so it's called fear. So we have fear and dread orbiting Mars. Kind of an interesting way to describe them. Just gotta admit it is. Alright, now let's go into our fun science fact of the day. Check this out. Superfluid helium defies gravity and climbs on wall. Now how this occurs is, keep in mind, I'm talking about a superfluid, okay, and it's the element helium. Well, there's a remarkable transition that occurs in the properties of liquid helium, and it's when that helium reaches a certain temperature. 2107 Kelvin. In other words, it's pretty close to absolute zero. And at this point, it reaches what we call the lambda point for that particular element, that being helium. And as a result, it becomes a superfluid, which means then it has a zero viscosity fluid, and it's going to move rapidly through any pore in the apparatus and actually defy gravity. It's pretty crazy to think about. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Wonders of Science with Mr. Whybrew. Keep it out for the next question. Have a nice day. Take care. Goodbye.